The following is a public service announcement. Ken, king of the golf course, watch out for that hole. Watch out for that hole. Ken, king of the golf course, watch out for that hole. Ah! Kids, don't try this at home. Take it from an expert. Take it from a non-expert of 3.5 milliseconds of experience. It hurts! By the way, this was not the hole I fell in at the fairground.
Hello, I want to point out things that Ken the Stout does. He owes it all to Doug Betts, including being confused and not knowing what he is doing.
From Oceanside, California, Tony Wallow. From Cocoa, Florida, William Dawson. From Great Mills, Maryland, Grumpy Greg Guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it's time for Ken Stout Live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into the August 10th, 2023 Ken Stout Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Stout Live. I am your host. I am back. I am still Ken Stout. Ken the Stout Live. It is good to be back. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone who sent me get well, feel better, prayers. Why did you fall? Blah, blah, blah. William Dawson put together a really cute card for me that I'm going to get with him later on. I have some good ideas for you with that. I'll give them to you and let you run with it, so to speak. But I had people that I know or subscribe to the channel only because the only way they knew I fell is to have seen me the few times I was on here. And feeling much better. I don't know how long I will be able to stream tonight. I'm not 100% yet, but I'm close enough that, guess what? I'm back! To quote, what's his name from the one movie? Independence Day. So we have Greg, we have William, we have Jose with us already in Zoom. I'm going to go ahead and unmute their mics. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Greetings.
I'm here.
If I could get confirmation that Zoom audio is coming through over on YouTube, that'd be good because I didn't test that today. That was the only thing I didn't test. Tony Wallow was first. Greg was second. Rick or Jeff. Actually, this is not correct. Greg, you were third. I don't know. I have the same issue that Doug has. Richard Rogers says hello. Mike Wojak said he'll be in chat. He'll be watching in chat and will join Zoom later. And Richard Rogers, I still can't talk. I didn't lose that ability. Says welcome back. Thank you, Richard. I did pick up another subscriber. I am back to 288. I had a wild dream a while ago that somehow I got 512. I guess that's a computer number or something. Subscribers, but no, I'm stuck at 288 still. Rick Lake said it's coming to. Stealth Mode says 5x5. Good. Tony says nice introduction. It is a work in progress. Jose and I worked on that a little bit this afternoon after I got stuck, and I actually have a different way I want to do it, but I'm still stuck on how I want to do that because I need to get really good pictures of everybody in order to do what I want to do. So,
really?
Oh, Tim.
Hey.
Yeah, to do what I want to do, I'm going to need to get better, clearer pictures where people are actually looking at the camera, not, doing that number. I'm not going to mention anyone's name.
Oops.
And in other words, Ken, you need professional photos, right?
Yeah, I reached out. I actually reached out to a professional photographer today. I called him on the phone and I explained to him what I wanted. And when he quoted his price, my first question was that pesos or dollars? And I don't think he got it. Of course, I was referring to Doug Betts, of course, but no, I'm just kidding. I did consult someone today. Yeah, I need good pictures, photographs, whatever you want to call them, of everybody, because that way when people show up and the first, second, and third, I like the one with the like the Olympic stand thing. I can't think of what it's called. We'll call it the Olympic stand thing. I like that, but it's no, the original one where the three bubbles were there and I just put everyone's heads in there, but I didn't like that because I can't fine tune that and put make it look cool like I want. The one tonight is what I kind of have in mind, but I've got to get, again, better photographs and then bigger photographs as far as the podium. Thank you, Mike. The podium.
Yeah.
And then there's obviously I added a Hey Jen thing to that today. And I did use up 29 of my 30 seconds that you get on the free downloads today. I had to do some major manipulation of what I originally wanted and what I ended up getting are two different things. Okay. Now I obviously have more than Greg, Tony, and William in there because it is 30 seconds in length. And in a couple days, I'll go ahead and do another one. And then I'm going to actually try to employ someone that can do the free downloads as well and just really build this up. So it's good to be back. I'm glad I was missed, and it is good to be back. Greg, do you have anything to bring to the table, the discussion tonight? Oh, that's good. William, have you got anything you'd like to say?
I got 4 of my locks installed.
You've been busy.
I picked up a 4x4 from Lowe's, a couple of 1x4s for the fence. And I got my thermostat to put in my dryer tomorrow.
You have been a busy man. Yeah, I got to go out.
I went to bed at 3 o'clock and got up at 7.
So that's interesting. Last night, I briefly did join Zoom. By the way, Alex thinks I didn't, so don't tell him any different. I briefly joined Zoom and said, hey, I'm not going to be here tonight. Going to bed, whatever. I was in bed by 10:10. I was asleep by about 10:30, easily. I didn't wake up until 6:28 this morning. It was just nice to sleep through the night. And it probably had a lot to do with the fact that I'm still not 100%. My golfing buddy calls me at 7:15 this morning. Hey, Ken, you want to play? I'm like, I want to play, but my common sense tells me I better not play just yet. So I'm gearing toward about a week from now to play golf. That Wednesday, Thursday of next week, I think that'll be enough time. And if I keep improving every day, of course. Hey, Jim was cool. Thank you. Mrs. K and I sat here and had 15 minutes of discussions. And anyone that's been married knows that the word discussion is code for arguments on which voice to use. And I was okay with the one that we ended up using, which was, here's something too, if you're married, you'll understand this. That was the original voice. And we went through 15 voices. So, yes, it was a yes, dear, yes, dear, yes, dear, yes, dear. Oh, you like that one. Okay. So, anyway, what else? Visited mom yesterday. She's doing fine. A couple people asked how she was doing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got to put the blur on because I feel like I got blood running down the side of my face. It has still got a little seeper. Got this one area that just will not stop seeping.
Are you using Neosporin and bandages on that? Or...
Yeah.
I have a question. Have you had your stitches taken out yet?
No, they said 7 to 10 days. And
yeah.
this Friday will be 7. Tomorrow will be 7 days. So again, I'm looking at maybe next Wednesday or so.
Next question. Did you get the kind that dissolves so you don't have to go back and have them pulled out?
I did not get the kind that dissolved, and probably am not going back because, I can't discuss that over the air, but I just was.
Well,
I'll explain that later.
About.
So,
I've actually pulled my own stitches out. I've had some pretty bad accidents on my motorcycles. Not an e-bike, a motorcycle. It's like, you gotta come back and get them pulled out. Nope. I'll pull them out myself.
Yeah.
I've always done that.
As long as you don't pull the knot through the hole, you're fine.
Yeah, you gotta figure out which side's what.
Yep, that's the whole deal with it.
Hello.
Awesome.
Oh, Chris.
Try to pull them out. When you have teeth pulled, try to pull the stitches out from your teeth.
No, I think I could pass on that one. I would be surprised why they wouldn't use dissolvable stitches if they actually.
I know. I was kidding.
Oh, it's a Chris Garrett joke, everybody. Chris Garrett. How you doing, Chris? You feeling any better?
I feel better. Yeah.
Good. I know there for a couple of days you weren't doing too well. I do remember that Costanza, I still can't pronounce his name, the Mage or however you say it, actually wrote me an email and was actually sorry to see that, I had not learned how to walk or whatever. And that was kind of nice. Got a couple from people that, again, the only way people know I got hurt is they've either seen the show or somebody got to say, hey, you guys want to see this dumbass that fell in a hole and cut his head? Who knows? And then I wondered.
To be honest, it could have been a lot worse. You're okay.
Believe me, I am very thankful that I'm not laying in a hospital bed right now, and I got tubes running here and there, and it could have been so much worse. I had no broken bones that I'm aware of. The CT scan came out good. So
if I had broke some bones, I would probably be mad.
Oh, I was mad to begin with, and then
any injury, you're going to be mad, but still.
Yeah, I mean, my sister said they could not find the hole, but they did talk to a guard there that was actually there the night. I said, was he one of the ones that may have been involved with that? And she said no, but he knew of the incident. So I suspected they filled that hole in, and I'll find out.
Instantly.
We do have tickets, and we are going to go back. Now, here's irony for you. As y'all know, Friday night was going to be Sticks. Wednesday night, yesterday, was going to be Three Dog Night. So
man,
I was really trying to rest and recuperate and recover enough to go yesterday to see Three Dog Night, and that's it. There's nothing at the fair that appeals to me. Nothing. Not the food, not the rides,
I
not the
would have
vendors.
been.
Nothing.
I would have been so angry after that happened to me.
Well, here's irony for you, or karma, or whatever you want to call it. We did not go. I visited Mom. It wore me out. I came home. I took a nap. On the news headlines this morning across my feed was they canceled the Indiana State Fair yesterday due to severe weather, and they canceled the concert. So had I'd gone, I'd have been doubly as upset because I went out there to see it, and then they canceled the show, they canceled the fair. So I would have been really, really upset. As it is now, we've got tickets still. We'll use them between now and the 20th. We'll find a concert on one of the nights she's off and go see it. That's what we'll do.
Well, can I make a little joke about that?
Sure.
Oops, she did it again.
Yes, she did.
I
Hello,
don't know
Alex.
if you get that
Hello.
or not.
Hello, Sam. Oh, I like Sam's little logo down there in the lower left-hand corner. Green eggs and ham. Oh, can I say that on live stream? Will I catch a thing on that?
No.
I almost was going to use the music from George of the Jungle, but then I thought, no, I number one, I knew I couldn't sync anything I did up to it. Number two, I know I'd probably catch copyright notification, so I said, nah. But I wanted to poke fun at myself through all this. I mean, that's it. What? I mean, there ain't no sense getting mad about it, you know? It happened, it's done, it's over. Knock on wood, I'm in really good, I'm okay, so to speak.
I just burned a DVD. I haven't done that in years.
Well, I burned something today myself.
Popcorn?
No, you'll never guess what it is.
Your
Your
hand?
brain's been burning from thinking so hard.
No, it's not that either.
Do we get hints, or can we phone a friend, or what's the deal? Can we phone a friend?
Yeah, phone Josh.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna call Josh. Does Josh know?
No.
Okay,
It's just something I just thought of just now.
Oh, did you actually burn yourself, or are you trying to be funny?
No, I actually burned myself.
Okay, that's good, because you were about to be put in a permanent waiting room. All right,
I
I'm phoning
burned
phoning a friend. Hang on here.
Man, this reminds me of a game I used to watch.
You bring your arm?
No.
Why won't it let me call my friend? There we go.
Let me call my friend. What's his name?
Good bit.
Yeah, let me call him real
The
quick.
person you've reached is using a screening service from Google and will get a transcript of this call. Go ahead and say why you're calling.
Oh, I'm calling to have a friend help me because someone on my Zoom got burnt, and someone is so doggone lazy to answer the phone. Alex, remind me never to include you in any of my comedic bits, okay? Because I'll get the person you're calling. OBS Jake, good to be back. Thank you so much. Breakfast, dinner, cheese, omelets, fresh bacon, and toast. Biscuits today, and gravy, and sausage.
Well,
so
okay.
Nope. Hang on. Nope. No. There's a penalty for not answering your phone. I'll be back. I got to grab a water. I want to hear what he did. That's why he's in the waiting room.
In the meantime, I was wondering why Ken wasn't doing a live stream this past 5 days or so. Now I know why.
Yes, for anyone that wasn't around Friday night or the brief upload Saturday, I have not been streaming because of my inability to walk at the fairgrounds.
I thought Jose knew what happened.
I'm sure he did.
Yes, I'm just pulling everybody's legs.
Matthew Camp says, hello, hi, everyone. Good evening. Hello, Matthew. BH Ringer must be in the house because someone said, hey, BH Ringer, good to see you. Let me
Yep.
see where's BH Ringer at. They do
Well,
not.
he's
Oh,
up
there he
there.
is. Hello, BH. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling better. All right, Alex. What? Okay, so you actually got burnt, right?
Right, I did.
Your hand or your? Oh, I know what you did. You probably burnt your scalp while you were using your curling iron, didn't you?
Nope.
Okay,
I
I give
burned
up.
the roof. I burned the roof
Whoa,
of my
whoa,
mouth
whoa.
eating
Wait.
eating a pizza. I like my pizza as brown and as crispy as you can get it without it being, completely burned. And I like it, and I like it hot as soon as you get out of the oven. Well, I went to take a bite, and I burned my mouth. I burned the roof of my mouth on pizza, but I still ate it. Only bad thing is now it's kind of hard to eat other things because of.
Well, I could have
Yeah.
gave you my ex-girlfriend's freaking hair straightener and done the same thing with your tongue.
But
Rick says hi to Matthew. Long Dog joins us in chat. He says he did not hear Alex deny the use of a curling iron. No, I didn't hear him deny it either. I think he's making this pizza story up.
It was a frozen red bean pizza. It was right out of the oven, and not the first time I burned my mouth on something.
Yeah,
doing it.
I am not a big frozen pizza person. I like to either get it from one of your cookie cutter box pizza places or actually make our own pizza. We've done that in the past. But I'm not a big frozen pizza person. Red Baron and what is it, Donato's or Donato's or whatever.
DiGiorno.
They all have the same cardboardy type taste to me. Not that
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
pizza connoisseur or anything, but that's just my little humbled opinion.
Wow. I got some other sort of positive news today. I finally got a hold of somebody at the sheriff's office that knows something. One of the deputies over there, or detectives, or whatever that title is. He told me that after he figured out that I applied for the IT position, not for like an attention officer position, he told me that the next step is they got to assign a background investigator to my application, and they haven't done that yet. And once he does the background check, they'll call me for a phone interview.
I've gone through several of those things with some friends of mine, and they do go out and investigate your friends and neighbors, which is kind of weird. At the time it happened to me, I'm like, what?
I think that you mean physically they go out knocking on doors, or they just mainly investigate like your social
Yes, they
media accounts,
do.
your YouTube, all that.
They
Physically go knocking.
Oh, they do. I think I heard William said yes.
Yes, they do go out and check.
Yeah, they check out, and actually, they want me to sign a piece of paper, and I told them no. I'll give you verbiage, and that's it. Yeah, I think they should be a sheriff or whatever. Next thing I know, she's a sheriff.
Ken, permission to ask Alex a question?
By all means.
Thank you. Alex, I have a question I have a question for you. Who in the right mind eats a pizza straight from the oven?
I heard pizza from the oven, but I didn't hear the rest
Okay.
of it.
Well, you should check your sound bar again. But anyways, who in the right mind eats a hot pizza straight from the oven?
Me.
Yes, only you.
I'd rather have it that way than cold or microwaved or any other way that you can have pizza. Pizzas that I'm not picky about. I'm not picky about 99% of the things that I eat. But the one thing I'm relatively picky about is my pizza. I just like it. I just like it hot out of the oven.
Well, from
I might get in trouble for this. You're just picky about internet speed.
I agree with you, Tim. And there's let me tell you, Alex. Besides my food to be hot, I like my girls to be hot.
Of course, you would say that.
Well, if they're cold,
Wintermute says, "Welcome back."
If they're cold, I'm gonna warm them up. Yeah, I just preheat them a little bit.
It is good to be back. We are still a family-friendly channel. Let's remember that.
I didn't say anything bad.
Yeah, we're skirting some lines though, so you know how it is once you start skirting
Chill out,
lines,
guys.
before you know it.
Alex, just wait till they go to Josh and talk to him about you. Ask him about you.
So Alex had a question earlier. He didn't quite understand why they would do the background check prior to doing the interview. And
they do that.
Oh yeah, of course they do. They don't want to waste the time of doing a phone interview, doing a person interview, then doing the background check, and then find out there's something in their background that they don't want working at that jail. That's why they do that, Alex. They want to make sure you're a candidate to.
And they will get in touch with your neighbors without you knowing about it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Look at that look.
But when they do that, that's a good thing.
And
they're thinking about using you.
Right. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you've got anything in your past, because other than you eat pizza straight out of the oven and it's hot and burns your mouth, you don't have anything in your past.
True.
And that I wouldn't worry about it. It's just part of the process. It
That's
really
what they
is.
do.
Well,
now, if you keep calling them every day, 3 times a day, you're eventually going to piss somebody off, and they're going to say, "Oh, look, Alex Cheek, he was on top of the list. Now he's 99th on the list. How many people on their list? 75. Leave. Don't call him. Let the process take its time. Tasman Coins, hello. Thank you so much for the subscription. It is good to see you. I appreciate that.
Well, the woman today, before she transferred me to this guy that told me this, she said, I'm glad you called back. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, because you got an answering machine today, but trust me when I say this as your friend, if you keep calling them, you're eventually going to make the wrong person upset, and you could be the candidate for the job. And because you keep bothering them, they will, as the saying goes, blacklist you, so to speak.
Can I say something? I suggested Alex to follow up on some of these jobs and stuff in the past. And maybe you're calling them too much. But anyway, do you not States Postal Service does the exact same thing as law enforcement. They do backgrounds. And it's kind of annoying in a way, but they're just digging in and they're trying to figure things out. Hey, do I want this guy or not? That's a government job. They're a little more in depth than a regular job.
Yeah, I
Does
don't
that
have
make
any.
sense?
I have no issues with him doing follow-up calls. He has not even gotten notification of a phone interview
But
yet.
yeah. I'm understanding you're calling them too much. Don't do that. Maybe once a week. That's what I would do. I've done that myself. When I'm desperate for work, yeah, I'll call once a week. Not for a month straight on, but after 2 or 3 calls and they say, hey, we're not interested, I drop it. I move on. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Ed, well, you said, the I told you that one lady that I got a reply back from on Facebook said that she had applied in October. I mean, applied in July and got
Yeah, you had mentioned
didn't
that.
get hired
Yes.
till October. Well, it'll be for me. It'll be a month since I applied in just a few days. Next Friday. Next a week from Saturday will be.
Now, wait a minute. Time out. Hold on. Stop. Is it Friday
Now
or
I'm
Saturday?
confused
Because you're
and I
starting
don't
to
know what I'm
confuse us.
doing.
Is it a week from Friday or is it a week from next Friday? Oh wait, or next Saturday? Help us out here. Help us to
No.
understand.
It's the 19th because I applied on the 19th.
That'd be next Saturday. That'd be a week from this coming Saturday.
Yes.
Right. And the cutoff was when? What was the stop? What was the date they were going to, or the time they were not going to take applications?
August 1st. That was the last day to apply.
Okay, at 11:59, right?
Right. So you had it all day basically.
Okay.
August 1st. So the actual cutoff day was like August 2nd.
Well, as we have stated many times in the Zoom after the stream, we all are pulling for you and we all hope you get it. And we just have some advice that possibly you might want to not call him 3 times a day. Of course, unless you want to ask him how to cook the pizza, you might call him and ask him how they cook their pizza. Have you asked them their internet speed yet?
No.
Okay.
Have not.
Uh-oh. There we go. Josh Kinder Fortnite says, hello, everyone. Hello, Josh.
Josh left me a voicemail, asked me had a question about his Amazon, about his monitor he ordered. I tried to call him and he wouldn't answer after he left me up. But anyway,
wasn't he
going to
go ahead.
He asked me. He's afraid somebody's going to steal his monitor because apparently he's been trying to call his caregivers at the group home, trying to get somebody over there to put the monitor in the house, and nobody will answer the phone or get over there. So he's asking me what he should do as far as Amazon giving me a return if somebody steals it. And my first thought was, well, if your people at the group home have security cameras and they can look at the footage and be able to prove that somebody stole it. If somebody does steal it, then you can.
The problem is once Amazon delivers it, takes her picture, their job is done.
Yep. And you got 30 days to return it.
Yeah, then it would become a police matter if they actually have it from a security camera that someone stole it. 2 questions. Is today Thursday?
Yes.
So why is he not there? He doesn't work on Thursdays. Number one. Number two, if he's that concerned about it, he should have made it set up where someone had to sign for it. And that way, either he signs for it or someone from the group home signs for it. Just thoughts.
Yeah, but he had it.
So, Josh, you're in chat. Did you get your monitor or did it get stolen? Oh, did I tell you guys I got my new 43-inch monitor today?
No.
Nice.
Oddly enough, it looks exactly like the one Josh Kinder got. I was shocked it got here that quickly.
You would have heard about it if it would got stolen.
No. I called my buddy in Pennsylvania, said, you need to go to 2507 Haymaker Road, pick up my monitor for me and get it over here as quickly as you can, and I'll be standing at the front door. You guys still take me way too seriously. I did not get a new monitor. I'm just poking fun at Josh Kinder. Josh, are you still in the chat room?
It's not out of the realm of possibility, as Indiana isn't that far from Pittsburgh.
No, actually, it's not. But you know, yeah. Hello, Mike.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, hold on. I got a silent Zoom here. Hold on a sec. There we go. Oh, you're starting to look better there, Ken.
Thank you. I'm doing a lot better. I really am. I figure about a week I'll be playing golf. I actually did take some practice golf swings today in the living room, and I'm not going to mention anyone's name, but she wasn't too happy about that.
Was it Jenny?
It was Jenny. And my wife sat there and had the funniest look on her face during all that. I tell you what, it was hard to explain. My God, you guys are like, have you missed me that much? Oh my God.
She got a Doug to explain it for her.
Yeah. She said, I'm going to call one of the Dougs. I'm guessing Josh is no longer in chat. He's not answered my question. I did acknowledge him, so I don't know why you'd be upset and not stick around. Because wasn't he going to do a live stream today when he got the new monitor?
I think that's moved off to next week.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
He got moved off to next week because he's not there. He's at his aunt's.
Oh, he's at his aunt's 2 days early then.
That is correct.
Okay. Was this a planned thing or was this a spur of the moment thing or?
Don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll find out eventually. Hello, Jim. Jim, you look kind of blurry.
What?
It could be my eyes. Oh, you are clearly blurry.
You are blurry.
Yeah. You are blurry.
That's weird.
No, it's blurry. It's not weird. It's blurry. We'll get to the weirdness later. Right now, we're dealing with blurry.
Yeah,
he always does.
What's he doing? Hang on a second. Hang on. I gotta fix it.
You have the Brio, right?
Yeah, well, I've got two of them, and it's hard to tell which one is the right one.
I can relate to that. There we go. There we go. How come so many dumb people have smartphones? I'll play your silly game. How come?
Beats the shit out of me.
Oh. And we are drinking what tonight?
We are drinking some spiced rum and cherry coke.
I actually made a comment through all of this ordeal the last few days that I was going to use DoorDash to have some alcohol. I don't know if they do it or not to me. And Mrs. K looked at me. She goes, "Really?" I said, "No,
yes,
I'm not."
I can verify they do. You can order alcohol through DoorDash, but it's not here because this is a dry county.
How would you know?
No, it's Arkansas. It's not a dry county. It's Arkansas.
I know it. I know that because I watched. There's DoorDash drivers out there that film. They're making deliveries and stuff, and they make videos, and they have whole YouTube channels dedicated to that, and I watch some of their content.
Well, I'm not surprised because my sister ordered some Advil for me through DoorDash, and it showed up about an hour later. So that doesn't really surprise me that you can get alcohol with DoorDash. I was kidding, no.
Yeah, they deliver just Advil. That's all. Just that one package.
Just the one Advil package, yeah.
Sam is blurry too right now.
What?
Sam's probably blurry using OBS. His is probably intentional. He's probably not got camera issues.
Come on, don't ruin it, Ken.
Oh, yeah, shoot, doggone it. Yeah, I seen that earlier today or yesterday, or I like that one. That's good. So I have a slight little confession to make that I was actually worried about tonight's show. I was concerned that it might not go as well as what am I worried about my show going well for? Never mind, forget that. Government liquor store offers free delivery for order. Really? Maybe I should go back to drinking. BH Ringer just said the government liquor stores here offers free delivery on orders over $30. So you buy one bottle and you get it delivered for free. Depending on what it is.
Liquor store.
Now, I honestly can't say that because it's been so many years since I've drank alcohol and or bought alcohol. I don't know what a bottle of your favorite beverage costs nowadays at a liquor store. I really don't.
Yeah, well, it depends a lot on what it is you're getting.
Well, sure. And I mean, if you like Mad Dog 2020, then you probably get it for about $2.98.
Are you kidding me? Mad Dog 2020? That's made in Richmond, Virginia. That's near where I grew up at. That's gross.
Well, it's called Mad Dog 2020 for a reason. I mean,
there you go. Yeah.
Well, we used to call it Mad Demon.
If you really want to get brave, you could always do the old Boone's Farm.
Ugh, yuck.
There you go. Yeah.
I remember my youth well, believe me.
Thunderbird.
Yeah, I remember my youth. You just remind me of all that crap.
Yeah.
Thunderbird, Night Train. They're really special liquors. The one you take one sip, your body goes, everybody out, 2 exits, no waiting.
Yeah. I apologize. I keep getting stuff in my eye, and I don't want you to see a grown man cry when he's cleaning his eye.
Mad Dog 2020 is a wine.
Jose, was it you today that we were doing a Zoom when Mrs. K was trying to clean my wound today? Was that you and I?
Yes.
I swear to you, she was doing it on purpose. She was like, what are you doing? She goes, I'm cleaning your wound. Be still.
Yeah,
but she did a good job of bandaging up. I do have to give her credit. It looks pretty good. This little bit right here, that is dried blood, or it's a scab. It's not anything to worry about. All the actions where these 2 Band-Aids are at. Tasman Coin says, woof, woof. Got some beautiful dogs. He's got a dog that don't like to be held, though. I can vouch for that, because that dog was not happy when he picked him up. Boone's Farm is wine. Do they even still make Boone's Farm?
I think they might.
But yes, it either is or was a wine. All right. Jim, you got any news on your collaboration?
We'll discuss off stream.
Sounds good. Mike, you have anything you'd like to bring to the table?
I got a little funny story about Night Train Thunderbird. Not that I drank it. A friend of mine had a bottle of each on his shelf in his apartment. And I asked him, what are you doing with that stuff anyway? He says, they're my indicator bottles. I said, what do you mean your indicator bottles? He says, if I ever wake up one morning and I've gotten into any of those, I know I need professional help.
I like that. William, have you got anything to... William, you should slide out of the way a little bit so we can see your background.
Okay. Oh,
Is that Chuckles? Or is that the Queen? Oh, it looks like the Queen. There
There
we
you go. Oh, he turned his camera off. That's even smarter. That was part of the card that he sent me. I laughed so hard on the card that he sent me. It was really good. Let's see. Sam, haven't spoke to you yet. Or are you back? Your camera's off. Welcome back to Sam. Greg, what are you having for dinner?
Yeah, I'm here.
2 steak sandwiches.
Well, that sounds good. Any chance I can call my friend in Pennsylvania and have him pick it up while he picks up my monitor and delivers it?
It's gonna be gone in about 3 minutes.
He'll
Did
be
you
right
say?
there.
Did you say 2 steak sandwiches or did you say cheesesteak sandwiches?
2 with jalapeno cheese,
That sounds good.
onions, mayonnaise, and German horseradish sauce.
Well, you lost me at the mayonnaise, but you redeemed yourself with the horseradish.
Mercy.
What's the difference between regular horseradish and German horseradish?
Vladimir speaks a foreign language.
Wouldn't you like
Burn.
Jawohl?
It burns.
Yep. I got a motherboard coming tomorrow, hopefully.
Nice. Is this the one from Sean?
No. No.
Okay.
I'll again
After hours, gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm
after
with
hours,
you.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
After hours, yes. No, I got a motherboard coming. I already got the processor and some RAM. I'm going to do a platform upgrade on my NAS, keeping in line with my philosophy that anything that has DDR3 memory in it needs to go away.
yeah. Were you on like DDR4 or 5?
Oh, DDR4. This is for the NAS. I'm not going to waste DDR5 on it.
Back at AMD.
Yeah, it'll be AMD. It's of all things, it'll be a 4600G processor, mostly because I need the onboard graphics in the first place. For the monitor that's actually attached to the NAS. And I looked at getting something Intel, but right at the time I was trying to make the decision which way to go, well, both Newegg and Amazon had a 4600G for $89, which was cheaper than any 4-core Intel I could get at the time that was current. So that's the way I went. Cost me a little under 200, I want to say.
Nice.
Processor, the memory, and the board. The board was $80. The processor was $89. So what? That's 169, and the RAM was something under 30, I think, for 16 gigabytes. So
very nice.
Yeah, I'll be switching that out, getting rid of this old.
Okay, somebody reach over and move the bottle out of the way. He's starting to slur his words. He said swatching.
Yeah, okay. Silence! I kill you! But yeah, we'll be swapping that out. It's an old A6 5400, if I remember correctly. Yes, I believe that's correct. It's a 2-core processor. So I was originally looking for something 4-core, but even I think it was an i3, let's say a 10100 was still over $90 for no reason I can fathom. And 4-core would have been more than enough, but like I said, the price on the 4600G, okay, fine, I'll take it. Not worried about it. And I had actually done it with Intel stuff, I think the RAM was going to be the same RAM, so that wasn't the issue.
Right.
I want to say with the processor and the board were more money, not by a lot, but they were still more. So I just like, screw it. And unlike somebody with many years of professional experience, I don't have issues with AMD.
I'm going to put the Zoom creds back on the screen momentarily. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, shoot me an email at the email that's showing across your screen, which is KStout00M, not OO. OO's Tagalog, by the way. It is 00. And I will get with you on getting you the creds. I know Richard Rogers asked for the creds. I look forward to him joining us one of these nights, and hopefully we'll get a few more people in here, and we'll get to that magical number of 20, and we will record that show because A, it will be 20, and B, I can't wait to see the talking over everyone that's going to create.
Oh, Charlie Foxtrot, here we come.
Big time. Big time, yes. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and end the stream. Again, I want to thank everyone for your well wishes, your thoughts, your prayers, your cards, your humor. Your humor kept me going. It means a lot to me. So
Glad to see you back, mister.
I'm glad to be back, Tim. Thank you so much.
Hey, appreciate the video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you would like that. Tasman Coins, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. BH Ringer, it's good to see you. Get well. Hopefully things get better for you. One Fish Stealth Mode. Jim was there. Greg was third. Thinks he wasn't. He demanded a recount as well. I couldn't get it's Greg demands a recount in there because that went way over the 30 seconds. Anyway, Chris Garrett, Long Dog Rick Lakes, Mike Wojcik. Jeff Ryman said he will be here later, but he probably did watch from the baseball batting cages. If I missed your name, I'm sorry. Give me a couple days. I'll be back in the full swing of things. So good night. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, my time. Thank you so much. And in typical Doug Betts fashion, I don't remember which button I'm supposed to push. Oh, no.